Happy New Year to everyone. I hope 2022 fulfills your dreams and aspirations. So, in that vein, today's video is about our personal finance goals. We review our 2021 goals and look at what our personal finance goals are for 2022, and these relate to expenses, additional dollars to be invested, asset allocation, and passive income/yield. And a reminder that our personal finances, for the purposes of this video, excludes our superannuation accounts. Our personal finances only include non-super monies or monies that are totally liquid. That is, we can access at any time with little or no restriction. And please remember, the information on this YouTube channel and any links provided is for general information only. Please take the time to read my full disclaimer in the video notes. But first, a recap on our 2021 goals and how we actually performed. So first of all, expenses. So our aim for 2021 was around about $55,000, and we were about $1,500 above that, so I reckon we can give ourselves a green tick. Our savings rate, we aimed for 70%, and we did really well there, I thought. So the result there was 73%. Investing, so this was the additional dollars that we wanted to invest for 2021. We aimed for $156,000 or thereabouts, and we got slightly above that, so that is a green tick as well. Asset allocation, we aimed for 70-30 growth defensive, remembering that we are dollar cost averaging. Our result was 65-35, so I'm going to put that down as a fail. Portfolio value, we were looking for $2 million by the end of 2021. We don't have our final figures yet finalised for December, but my estimation is around about 1.95 million, so that's a fail. Passive income, we absolutely smashed out of the ballpark. We were looking at $55,000 or hoping for $55,000, but dividend bonanza and distribution bonanza happened, and that gave us just over $90,000 for the year. Massive green tick there. And our yield, we were looking at around about 4.75%. We sort of changed that as dividends and distributions were coming through halfway through the year, and we ended up with around about 4.8%. So a green tick there. So all in all, we did pretty well. Two failures in there, but we will say that that's a bit of a pass mark for us, I think, for 2021. And if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button. So on to our 2022 personal finance goals then. I have decided to drop some goals for 2022 from 2021 and combine others. So I dropped portfolio value, as this is mostly beyond our control. We're really in the lap of the markets there. We will focus more on our expenses rather than savings rate, as we are closer now to the decumulation phase. I'm not even sure if that's a word, of financial independence than the accumulation phase. My wife will still be working in some capacity, so we will still record and track our savings rate. However, it won't form a primary goal as such. And I have also combined passive income and yield, as they sort of reflect each other. You need a sufficient portfolio yield to attain your desired passive income, so they are related. So in no particular order, goal number one is how much we aim to spend in 2022. So in 2021, we spent around $57,000, which equated to a savings rate of 73%. We actually think we will spend a little bit more in 2022 than we did last year for two reasons. One, I don't think we will see any more broad lockdowns in 2022 and beyond, and hence holiday travel should be back on the cards, fingers crossed at least anyway. And two, we will probably commence our house search in New South Wales regional areas. One of our lifestyle goals is to sell our house in Sydney and move to a regional area in New South Wales. So I reckon we'll spend around 10K more, around about $67,000. And if you wish to receive more personal finance content, then please subscribe to the channel. Goal number two is how much additional dollars we wish to invest in 2022. I'd like to invest more than we did last year, which was approximately $161,000. So the aim for this year is to invest at least $200,000 and perhaps even more if the market has any significant corrections. This figure does not include reinvested dividends and distributions. And goal number three is to do with asset allocation. So we didn't reach our 2021 goal of a 70-30 growth defensive split for our portfolio. Now, this was mainly due to no significant drop in the share market, which would have provided us the opportunity to invest more of our surplus cash. We will aim for a 72-28 split by end 2022. However, this could be a higher growth defensive split should markets tank at any stage during the next 12 months. And last of all, goal number 4 is that of passive income or portfolio yield. So we were certainly fortunate this year as we had a totally unexpected dividend and distribution bonanza, which provided us with around about $90,000 in passive income, which is way above our expenses for the year. This actually provided us a yield on our portfolio of 4.81%. Now, this yield does include franking credits, and also that passive income includes franking credits, obviously, as well. I think the income yield on our portfolio will drop to closer to a conservative 4% this year, as I think our managed funds will be impacted by lower capital gains. So even though we may be investing more throughout the year, I think a realistic aim for us is a reduction in our passive income to around about $80,000. So there you have it. In summary, we have reduced our goals this year to 4 main goals, which we think better aligns with how we are closer to financial decumulation versus accumulation. So expenses, we're aiming for no more than $67,000. Additional dollars invested, aiming for at least $200,000. Asset allocation, aiming for a growth defensive split of 72-28. And passive income / yield, looking at around $80,000, which equates to a yield of 4% on a $2 million portfolio. So that's it for today's video. I would love to know what your goals are for 2022 and whether they're similar to ours or way different. Please let me know in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching.